Cada día sale el sol, nuevas esperanzas son. Dios habla a tu corazón, sanándote, alimentando tu vida con bálsamo de vida, con bálsamo de vida, bálsamo de vida.
Bálsamo de vida con Rosmery y Reid.
From a young age in school, we're taught that living beings go through a cycle of life or an evolutionary process. They are born, they grow, they reproduce, and then they die. After we are born, humans go through these stages of life where it's first infancy, childhood, adolescence, youth, adulthood, and then old age. And as I thought about this process, I began to compare our lives to the seasons. And we know the seasons as spring, summer, fall, and winter. And one night I began to think about the great similarity between the processes that trees go through during the seasons. I realized that we are the tree and compared our spiritual life by going through the 4 stages of seasons. In spring, we often see trees whose leaves, after enduring a difficult time, begin to grow and blossom. Compared to our lives, this is when we have our first love, when after enduring difficult times, we are saved, we flourish and we cling to the things of God, and we notice that inner beauty that emerges from the inside out. In the summer, the leaves of trees receive more solar energy, and the plant's metabolism increases, so a greater supply of water, more irrigation, and more minerals are needed. The same thing happens to us. The more we grow and mature spiritually, the more we need to grow closer to God, the more spiritual nourishment we need. Summer is the perfect time to come out of hiding and work on the assignment that God has given us. In fall, when summer ends and fall arrives, the days become shorter and the light becomes less intense. Autumn is a time of preparation and renewal. This is how trees know they must prepare for winter. In winter, it's a difficult season with the cold. The leaves are damaged because the water they contain freezes, forming crystals that damage their tissue. And as a consequence, the plant dies of thirst as it loses water through its leaves. Winter in our lives represents that difficult time when we have no light. When it's difficult for us to go outside because of the cold, problems and afflictions spoil us and freeze us to the point of making us believe we are dead. With this analogy, I want to encourage you to meditate on the fact that we cannot change the seasons of the year because they are stages of the nature created by God. In that same way, our spiritual life goes through different processes that we cannot avoid. Now, what we can control is to have total and absolute dependence on God. No matter what season we are going through, keep in mind that at some point you will have to go through one of them. However, never forget that our lives are under the absolute control of God, and He is the one who decides which season we enter and when we will leave it. All that remains for us to do is to prepare for the next season. This is your sister Vanessa Ortiz, and may God bless you.
Gracias por estar ahí, escuchando Bálsamo de Vida. Si estas palabras han edificado tu vida, escríbenos a balsamodevidareflexiones@gmail.com y síguenos en nuestras redes sociales. Reflexiones Bálsamo de Vida. Que su gracia te cubra en este día.